How would that? details, yeah, you know I'm pushing that. 8-ball, quarter pocket, yeah, you know I cut that. L dance with Medina's on, all that pretty stats. Got your bitch in the lag, pimpin' hard, that's a fact. Out of state, get airtime, man, this hoe is a rat. Niggas hatin', that's whack. I'm just starting like my dad. Birdman got the drip on me, bitch, I'm stacking up racks. High life when I live, never tall, never steal. Two-tone, no flash shit, Cadillac with the grill. Leather wood on the wheel, smoking good, how I feel. Shining like I got a deal, turned up, no chill. Ring, ring, it won't stop ringing. Money calling back to back, I gotta go get it. Ring, 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 it won't stop ringing. Money calling back to back, I gotta go get it. Ring, 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 it won't stop ringing. Money calling back to back, I gotta go get it. Ring, 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 it won't stop ringing. Money calling back to back, I gotta go get it. Hard work, no play. Kids hungry, ain't they? Punch the clock and I'm trapping hard. Food up on the plate. I stay in my own lane. Living life and I'm great. Lost tail with the steak. I was locked down in the breaks. In the grass with the snakes. Never talk with the jakes. No man don't feel homie. Hit him hard with the shake. Never snitch, don't relate. Never switch over cake. 3 stripes with the Drake. Ride around with the apes. Ring, ring, it won't stop ringing.
Win is a win, is a win, is a win. No matter how ugly it is, it's still a win. Let's go.
Dear Miss Flawless, to shine over all that you call in. And I heard you go hard, you go all in. And you were made to ball like you Spalding. Time and time again, you be showing out. You be like fuck a friend, no time for falling out. And you're all about your bread, no more going out. See, that's just what I like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, baby.
No matter what, always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause I got you back it up. All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep you prove that you would be more than nothing. Staying ahead of the game, you realize. Let your haters motivate you into becoming whatever it is you want in your life. Don't let the clothes of the cars define you. Just love yourself like you desire to. And when times get hard, girl, just keep the faith and have your way. Have your way. Have your
No matter what, always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause I got you back it up. All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep shining. Not a flawless swagger, ain't a chick better. Doing all the things that I like. Being a freak, she a master. If you don't tell the past, so good I wanna make her my wife.
All she do is win. No matter what, always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause I got you back it up. All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep winning.
wake up in the morning with a smile. You make me so happy, it's worth my while. I don't care what others have to say. Your love is the greatest gift that'll come my way. So it's so extraordinary, it's incredible. Something about the love you give, unexplainable. Can't imagine where I'd be if you let me go.
Hello.
Broken, simple song to say. You make my soul. My soul glow. You make me feel so incredible. You're the source of my strength and the strength of my life. You make my soul glow. You are always there for me in my time of need. You pick me up when I fall and brush the dust off me. Had to take time to tell ya just what you mean. When found you in my life, I don't know where I'll be. It's so extraordinary. It's so extraordinary. Something about the love you give. Something about the love you give. Can't imagine life without let me go. Simple song to say. Come on. You make my soul. You make my soul glow. You make me feel so incredible. You're the source of my strength and the strength of my life. You make my soul glow. You make my soul glow. You make me feel so incredible. You're the source of my strength and the strength of my life. You make my soul glow. Yes, it feels so good to be loved by you. Yes, it feels so good to be loved. Oh, yes, it feels so good to be loved by you. Yes, it feels so good to be loved. Oh, yes, it feels so good to be loved by you. Yes, it feels so good to be loved. Oh, yes, it feels so good to be loved by you. Yes, it feels so good to be loved.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that old West End used to rock. St. Anne's jump, you know?
When children used to see the dance every day. I used to go to Lido. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Lido. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Lido. Where hustlers used to do their time without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts and just about every backyard hooping on crates. Sneaking. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it. You could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day.
I mean, it ain't got that same vibe it got no more in the streets, you know?
Used to go outside and
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ. Okay, man. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing. Check this.
Where hustlers used to chew they town without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 1600 until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Clara. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Plenty in Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
With children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. Where hustlers used to chew their time without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo. Wake your ass up. Yeah. You're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Yo!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, sitting up there.
Wake your goat mouth ass up this morning.
Wait, your what?
Wake your goat mouth ass up this morning.
What?
Mr. Toledo.
Oh, that's what that means?
Don't you know what that dance look like? That's how Trump used to do his little.
Yeah,
Trump Jr. Don't bring that in.
No,
here.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Wake up, wake up.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. We are so glad that you guys are tuned in.
Hump day.
Yes, it's the middle of the week.
Should we put our mask on, Bree?
Yeah, well, listen, hold on. Let me just say this because y'all know people be calling me about everything. And I got a call, what was it, last week? Like, how y'all be talking about social distancing, but y'all not wearing a mask? So.
Well, if you show social distance, you're not required to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm just promoting mask wear.
Okay.
I'll be the person this morning
Okay.
to promote mask wear.
Okay.
Y'all know everybody's so critical.
What? Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
We do wear our masks outside of the studio area.
Yes.
When we're walking around here, we do have our mask on.
Yes, in the building and coming in and out.
we do.
So
Or we
They don't look at you like you crazy.
Or we would get evicted. They'll kick us out.
Right.
They can't wait to kick us out. They cannot wait to kick us out.
We ain't going nowhere.
No.
Dang, Jesse, you don't gotta out me for wearing my mask.
Oh no, I'm not outing you. I'm outing us for not wearing a mask with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're doing a good thing.
Yeah, it's one of them things like it's still trying to adjust to it,
Yeah.
Even though, I had those moments where, you running back to the car, or
All the
like,
time.
hey, I got this. And then with these ones right here, you got to make sure you have a couple of them because sometimes the
Snap.
Yep.
it'll break. So, I mean,
You got the
we working
knockoff
on it.
mask. You got the knockoff. N94.5.
Hey, everything now.
I'm gonna turn y'all on to my guy who do the invisible mask and shit.
Oh, really? You got yours on. That's sweet, too. That's sweet. That's that 2021 shit.
I was actually believing him.
Right. I'm like, wait, where'd that come from? Okay.
Okay. All right.
He might be on to something.
He might be.
Good morning, Toledo. We got Jay Rush in the building today with us.
Good
We got
morning.
Breezy in the building with us. One of our sponsors, Essential Vibes. We got Shae. We got Jay. We got Leah off in the corner.
What it is, they stuck me in the corner, y'all. We got beef.
She in timeout.
She on phone.
A lot of people like that spot over there.
I've
like
been
being in
doing
the
so
corner.
good, too.
Dr. Vic love that spot
I like
over
being in
there.
the corner.
That's cap. This is a
That
nice
side
spot.
blessed over there.
Yeah.
And just know that the shirts cost $20.
As soon as Jay
I
Rush.
got mine on on too, y'all.
As soon as Jay asked for a shirt, how much is it? $20.
She was like, yeah, you know they $20. I'm like, goddamn, but you heard
My bad. That's me being in my moment. I gotta let you know. Frank, you said you want a shirt? Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's $20. The sizes we got.
Tagging.
$20.
Good morning, Grinders. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? We got Marquel Mitchell saying good morning, 419 Grinders, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. He
Straight
misses
up.
Glass City people. Yes, thank you for grinding with us. We got
city miss
Mama
you too,
Riley.
bro.
We got TJ. We got our girl Leah Renee on there.
What's up, Leah?
Alicia Renee on there. Grand Rising.
Sorry we couldn't fix the Zoom
Yeah,
for
we
you.
was having technical difficulties. That's why
Yeah.
our
But you
beautiful
should've
Leah
been
ain't
here,
with
Leah.
us
You
today.
should've been here. Mr. Rush really wanted you to be here, Leah.
He wanted to rush on it.
Hold on before we get a rumor going on.
Yeah, let's not start.
That $5 foot long. What's that song?
She was listening to the lyrics.
I heard that because I'm like, oh, that's my style. I like the Subway. But guess what, only because we was talking about that story about the tuna, and you know that's my favorite. So right now I'm on a 3-day fast. No meat, no bread, no sweets. And I'm going crazy.
And Subway, y'all fucked her up. She
I want that
ain't
tuna.
eating no more.
No, I'm coming back for it on Thursday. I cannot wait.
They
My day
still
is
haven't
over.
been able,
It's
like
coming
they
back.
did not say what's in there, so I'm
How
not gonna
could it
believe
not
Yeah,
be
they
tuna, though?
never like defended.
That's what I said. That's like,
I thought the article said they are arguing that it is tuna.
Yeah,
but it's just a
Subway
debate
is
about
saying
it.
that it is. So
Yeah.
I'm
tuna
running
and
with
mayonnaise.
Subway.
Me too. It tastes just like tuna. What else would it be?
Like I said the other day, it's some
Y'all
good
eat hot
imitation
dogs.
tuna.
You know what hot dogs?
I don't even know hot
You know
dog.
what hot dogs? You used to eat them.
I can make
And you
tuna
know-
from chickpeas.
That's because I was a kid.
No, seriously, I'm vegan. I can make tuna
What's
from
that
chickpeas.
mean?
You don't eat
Just
turkey.
because you
okay,
was
so
a
maybe
kid.
it ain't
Sausage. You
From
don't eat.
chickpea?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
Because what you
switching to.
tasting.
I'll say that's what I don't eat hamburger meat no more. I eat ground turkey.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I
the
do ground
mayonnaise and the
turkey.
mustard,
Right,
and
right, right.
relish, like that'll make anything taste
Yeah.
like tuna.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody eating no raw tuna.
Hell no.
I do. I eat it out the can.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
right
I
up.
And the
do that
packets.
too.
Yeah, when I was
The
in
most
those
The
different.
packets,
was-
yeah, they kind of like.
No, but I do
different.
both because I take the stuff out the can and
It's
I put a
processed,
boiled
though.
egg in
It's
there.
processed though.
It was still
Yeah, that's
it was something
processed though.
light.
But like raw tuna,
Oh, I
like-
thought you meant out the can. I was about to say because I eat it out the can.
you eat it out the can though.
Yeah,
she's saying
it's
she
the
eat it
same as
regular.
the packet. It still got it's either out of water or out of oil, just like the ones that you
Oh,
zip
have
out
y'all
of.
ever went to the grocery store and meant to get some tuna and actually accidentally got the one in oil instead of
Yeah,
water?
I never did that. How
I
do
did
that
before.
taste?
Oil,
Terrible.
I threw that
I was
shit
about to
away.
say,
I
see,
Oily.
like, I always just get the
I
water.
wasn't messing with it.
Get the water.
oily. Hey, Shae, you got weather and traffic.
Yes, the sun is shining outside, but
You
don't
can
get
see it.
Don't
through
get
the window.
full because it's cold.
It's cold.
18 degrees. It is so cold outside. So make sure you guys are bundling up. It says we're going to get to a high of 32. So hopefully that can help melt some snow down. And the sun will be out all day until about 8 o'clock. And it's going to go back cloudy. So
I'll
it
take
is
the
cold.
sun, please, because it's like with this winter time. If it's gonna snow, please come with some sunshine.
But it's freezing. Like
I
sometimes
know.
I be like, the sun is, but today it's cold as ever out there. Car got to run.
I feel like we should.
I ain't got snow mode, so my stuff got to run for about a good 20 minutes.
Oh, God.
Well, the groundhog saw a shadow. The groundhog did see a shadow, so that do mean 6 more weeks.
And that's so funny. Remember we was all talking about
winter.
Winter.
2021.
That was just a joke on Leah.
Who was playing with Leah? Leah, there's now 6 more weeks of 2021. So don't believe it.
Hey, somebody gonna go home like, man, Shae Casey.
No, they started it yesterday, so I'm just playing today.
You got
They
December
did
Rise and Grind Morning Show said it's only 6 more days left of the
Don't be
year.
trying to put my name out there. They started. It
You got
started with J.
December
Cool.
and then December
It
2.0.
started with J. Cool at first.
Lord, okay.
So
And then the traffic was it was clear for me. Did anybody see anything? I didn't see no type of accidents,
Nope.
no nothing.
Everybody was
Roads
driving
clear.
slow.
we drove down
Can
to
we
Lexus
talk about
today.
what happened last night though with the hospital?
No, we'll get into that in a second. In a second.
bad.
Let the people that looked up the topics do the topics.
Don't start.
I'm just saying.
We love the enthusiasm, Talaya. We love it. We love it. You're doing a great job.
And that comes to a close on the weather and traffic.
So we got trending topics.
Trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
I'm gonna step off of this one.
He said he'll be right back.
Don't go far.
So what's happening?
She was ready. Go ahead. What you got?
My bad. So last night, it was a lot of.
I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning
This is the
Show.
remix.
It's cold.
Oh, go ahead.
It's cold.
Hey.
Toledo,
Hey.
Yeah, it's cold. Hold on.
The remix?
It's cold.
The trending topics
cold.
remix.
That's
what we talking about. Trending topics. Not
I was freestyling. That's a trending rap. Hey.
Okay.
Go ahead, Talia.
So it was a lot of commotion at the hospital last night. They were talking about the hospital thinks that's something terrible. I don't want a hospital to think something happened. I want y'all to know what happened. But supposedly something leaked out of their fridge that was very, very hazardous. So they were trying to evacuate that and get that all clear. And on top of that, somebody OD'd in my apartment building last night, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where you stay at?
Where they OD off of?
What neighborhood are you from?
One of them apartments. Just know that it was one of them apartments.
y'all know.
Did you sell them the drugs?
No, wait a second.
He's trying to check his records.
Don't do her.
$20.
Don't do her.
Hey, if anything,
seriously,
I was
seriously.
gonna tax him some weed, but no.
Seriously.
I'm just playing, y'all.
I'm gonna keep you on camera for the next 10 minutes just so the cops can.
Right.
Never mind.
I do nothing of the illegal sort, y'all. I have a career and I'm a dancer. I
They know we just messing with you.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you're a
cannot
dancer.
do.
No, she's like a dancer.
Not a stripper. Not a stripper. I'm sorry. I gotta clarify
She had a
that.
studio,
That is one of
a
my
legit
biggest
studio.
pet peeves. I hate when strippers call themselves dancers. Just you're strippers. Just say that.
Well, they dancers.
But they are dancers.
Now y'all about to go into a whole other
guess,
world. Hold on,
but
listen.
like-
What do you think?
I
Is
mean,
a
it's
stripper
just
a
when it
dancer or
comes
is a
to-
stripper just a stripper?
When it
Call in
comes
and let
to
us
somebody
know.
who like trained dancing
Yes.
and all that,
Strippers
and then
call
when people
in.
ask, like, what do you do? And you say a dancer, and people
Strippers
automatically
call in.
assume stripper. Like it's just annoying. Like you
No,
automatically assume
because
stripper.
there are
off of-
some dancers who actually do pole dancing and they
Yeah,
don't
but
take their
that's
clothes
pole
off.
Pole dancing.
But they do it at these clubs too. I've been, I
That's
mean,
stripping to me.
So when they don't take their clothes off, it's pole dancing.
Yes.
But if
Yeah.
they take
If
the
you take your
clothes
clothes off, you're a
it's
stripper.
stripping.
Yeah.
But if
Yes.
you're at, we got a stripper calling.
Oh, man, somebody call us. If we gonna get, man, y'all done started a whole new show.
Hey, thank you for calling in to the 419 Rise and Grind. We got the whole crew in the building. Who we got on the line?
Oh, it's Miss Leah Renee. Y'all know.
We thought you was a stripper.
Is it a dancer or a stripper, Leah? Which one is it?
Well, I'm going to just say I always called myself a dancer because I was way more than a stripper. I was definitely a dancer. I was a pole dancer. It took a lot of, strength and practice and training. So it definitely, I wasn't just a stripper. I was an entertainer and a dancer.
So what do strippers just do?
I mean, some strippers just stand and they just strip. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I do. Shit.
I will say I'm not knocking
she's
strippers
right.
because strippers, they got amazing strength to do all that shit.
She is telling y'all the difference between a pole dancer and a stripper because there's some girls who all they do is put their hand on the pole like this
and whine
and shit.
Hold on, though.
They don't climb. They don't.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, because I've been around the country. Hold on, Leah. Hold on. I'm sorry, Leah. Some states, strippers can't take their clothes off.
Yes.
So what is that?
That's
a pole dancer. No, they can't take their clothes off.
Because all
That's the
strippers
exotic
don't strip
dancers.
too.
Exotic dancer.
There's some exotic dancers who
Yes.
Being that it's Black History Month, there are only 3-4 strippers. That might have went over some of y'all head.
Strippers, pole dancing, strippers, and exotic dancers.
Okay.
See, we learn something new every day.
Is that it? All right, let's
But I do,
moving
hey,
on.
Talea, though, I do feel you. I do feel Talea, though, on the strength of like some other, like dancers who are like really skilled dancers who do that type of stuff. Like I can understand why that's frustrating for you guys. Like, no,
It's
I'm
not
not a stripper.
frustrating to me.
I'm not a dancer. You know,
Yeah, because automatically, as soon as you say, "Oh, I'm a dancer," it's like, "Oh, you a dancer?"
Right,
And I'm like,
right.
"Nah,
So I get that too.
But to me,
But I'm not knocking strippers
know,
though, because
y'all.
they be doing their damn
What you-
thing. Sometimes
what?
I
You
be
don't know
like,
what?
I want to see
no,
what I do
because
for a
it's
day.
just like music. It's different genres of music. That don't
So
take
we got
away from you
different
being,
types of dancers.
you know what I'm
Different
saying? So
strippers.
I don't feel like a dancer
So you
should
got
feel
studio
offended.
dancing.
Yes, I don't think
exotic
any
dancing,
dancer should feel
stripping
offended.
dance, stripping.
$40 dancing.
Yeah,
$40.
yeah.
So some dance for that 40. Yeah.
At least they get 40. Some people dance for free.
But I can
Right, you
just,
right.
I get the breakdowns of it, but I get what she's
$40.
saying. Just because when you hear dancer, that
Yeah.
comes to your mind. So I get what
So
she's
I
saying.
think people should.
But then that's why we
They need to
educate
open
people.
their minds,
Yeah,
yes.
you gotta
Yeah.
educate people on what
Because
kind of dancer you are.
There's no way somebody in one lane. That's just my opinion. Don't be offended. You know, we do different type of
No,
dancing.
no.
You know,
We respect your
I
opinion.
mean, I'm
We respect
a
opinions around
baller, but I'm not a baller.
But that's all I had to say on that, guys.
here. Okay, Leah, well, call in if you have something else to say. We love you too.
hold on. On a serious note, just to piggyback off of what she was talking about in regards to the OD.
Right.
We do have somebody, and it went public this morning, somebody that we've had on the show,
my goodness,
our
what?
representative. That's why, even though, guys, we were talking about this topic, we do take, overdosing and things of that nature seriously.
Definitely.
We have somebody and a representative. I'm not going to mention the name because it's already public. You'll just do your research. Actually, I got the article sent to me this morning.
Leah,
But this is someone from our community,
Leah?
African American, who had an overdose. So
Okay, I'm with you.
I don't know if it was that, I don't know, but it has been released publicly. He is a public face in our community,
Yeah.
and he's African American. And he had, just due to him and what he does in the community, they had to release a statement. So for anyone, do we still have Lima?
Yep, Lima Umadop.
So Lima Umadop.
Umadop.
We have resources available. We talk about Lima Umadop all the time.
They don't just do mental health. They do.
What's his career? I'm sorry, I was calling Leah back.
He's an activist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Lima Umadop don't just do mental health.
Yes.
They do drug recovery.
And
services as well.
Right.
hats off to that person for even getting their self help.
Yes.
Some people don't. Some people don't go get help, and I did read that article. I know exactly what you're talking about. Shouts out to them for going to get help.
Yes.
And taking care of that.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's
So we don't want to
that's a
make
good
it
thing.
seem like we're joking because, we have people in all races. Everybody has their own struggle. We don't know what they're, going through. And it's like when you live in an apartment building, it's scary sometimes to hear, dang, that happened right next door to me.
Yeah, I was so confused because I just hear all the sirens and
Yep.
stuff. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
My sister happened to be coming over. She was like, oh, yeah, somebody OD'd in the next building over. I was like, what?
Yeah. And I think our community has gotten the perception that when we hear about ODs, we automatically assume like, oh, it's another race automatically.
Right, yeah.
But it is something that
we be ODing too.
Yeah. So
that's what's
if you need help, don't feel bad about it. Just push yourself and take that step to get help. And we have Lima Umadop that we work with. Plenty of other resources in Toledo. So please get help.
Yes, and shout out to our other sponsors, Hotbox.
Hotbox.
You said Lima Umadop, Essential Vibes.
Yes.
Toledo. Yes.
Ohio on the ride.
Oh, and I want to plug in Essential Vibes will be returning
Essential Vibes podcast.
Yes, February 22nd. So make sure y'all tune in.
Yes,
So-
our channel is lit.
Since we are like talking about mental health,
Yes.
we should have people call in and say what's on their mind because somebody probably got something to say.
Yeah, what's
don't
on
know,
your mind
don't
today?
have a source or a platform to say it. So let's let them call in.
Even if you pissed off, get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Call in.
419, what's on your mind? Give us a call
you added all type of new things.
3566.
Oh, Shae.
I'm sorry.
When I'm doing promos, I'm gonna need
Hey,
you.
wait, real quick. That was who died did the overdose in the apartments.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's the same thing.
Oh wow, close to home.
So what's on your mind?
419, what's on your mind? Give us a call at 419-540-3566. We want to hear from you.
That is.
What's on your
It's
mind?
not over. Is it over? Look, I'm waiting for the cue.
We gotta get you something else.
Yeah, that was our bad.
Raise the
Jig's so
roof.
funny.
I
I love his little jig. I love your little jig.
I reckon you raise the roof. Let me see.
No.
I'm doing this.
He said, I'm doing this.
Trump stole that from us. This us first.
I'm cracking up.
Call in and talk to Jay Rush. He says that Jay Rush Jennings in the spot. Come on, that's RC.
RC, because he took that vaccine. You know he on.
Call in and talk about that,
RC. Where you at? I ain't seen you since last
this
year.
Jay Rush, the one that ain't been on your podcast.
Hey, you turning into a zombie. You got
trying
that
to plug
vaccine?
yourself. He trying to get on that cloth talk.
Jermaine from
Come on, RC, call us in.
Mon City Inc. Entertainment, Mon City ENT. Call in and holler at us. We want to hear. You told me you was gonna call anyway, so just call.
Yeah, 419-540-3566.
Yeah, RC, you got to give us an update on that vaccine because you pushed it so hard.
RC.
What's going on?
he can't even use his fingers.
Shout out to Lance Self. Self-explanatory. He said good morning.
Good morning, Lance. Good morning.
What up, Lance?
Yeah.
Do y'all hear Jesse on the production this morning?
Yeah.
Now it makes me feel like I'm
Jesse. We don't send Jesse enough shout outs. Shout out Jesse.
Cool.
We do
too many shout outs. You know, I'm not that.
He don't like that. You know he humble and shy.
Well, you're going to have to be humble and take your flowers because these
RC
beats
said
sounding
he
nice.
ain't took it, Jesse. I know you thinking about it. I was in your head. Call in. He must be at work under the
He
covers.
said shots fired. You didn't take that shot. Once you take that shot, you might get
She
fired.
said at work under the covers.
He must be high. He must be high. You know how you sneaking.
It's a great time in America to have a job right now.
It sure is. It sure is. Because
I never wanted to work so bad in my life. I'm lying. I never wanted to work. Not gonna work.
You always been a
everybody
hustler.
work though. I can't.
But a lot of people working from home. A lot of people are doing it from home.
Working right now.
You working right now, networking, having a good time.
Having a good time.
Spending $40.
So let's talk to Jay Rush.
So who sent me my check?
We gonna go straight to the Jay Rush.
Let's go to Jay Rush.
What up, Jay Rush? In the building. Stand up. Don't
Jay
stand up.
Rush.
Just sit down.
What you got going on? Tell the people who you are. What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my son
Water
Aquarius.
sign.
Water.
Oh, we get along.
That's not water.
Drip.
I'm water.
Drip. That's what
That
it's
is-
for.
So
That
Aquarius is
water
not
sign.
water. Aquarius means aqua.
Oh, yeah.
Means
Okay.
water.
I thought you meant like the fire, water, what's the name sign?
Yeah, that's
That
water
is.
sign.
It's a water sign.
I'm about to, hold on. He ain't on my
What up,
way.
Jack?
Yeah, he is.
And
Yeah.
speaking,
I don't think
water
you
bear,
are.
water sign
It's the
too.
water
Because I know
bear.
it's Pisces, Cancer, and
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
yeah.
We are water.
We water
Yeah,
bear.
time out. Yeah, Scorpio is water.
Yeah, we are water. That's why I was like, wait, Aquarius is water?
Aquarius is water.
Scorpio is water. People be thinking we fire, but we not fire.
Y'all are fire.
We are, but we ain't.
Fire.
Remember
Oh,
when
you're
Rocky
fire.
Bell was saying there was Aries. Aries are fires. We're not fires. We are water.
Yeah, because what's Kaylani? She made a song and she literally says the water signs in like her first little verse. She named
Well, pull it up.
Cancer,
But I didn't know
Got
Aquarius
resources.
was.
Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio are water signs.
Well, speaking of drip, Jay, remember you had a curl? Do you remember that? Me and Jay go way back. This dude used to come to our house and drink my Kool-Aid.
Drank all the Kool-Aid. Now he got some Kool-Aid for us.
Can you put that back
Plug that
under
in.
the table?
Well,
Plug
no,
that in.
I don't have
He
the
said plug that
Kool-Aid.
in.
Adult Desserts sent me in here with this.
Adult Desserts sent us a gift.
Oh, okay.
Adult
Yeah.
Desserts 419.
Yeah, not Jay Rush.
Right.
Adult Desserts 419.
Not Jay Rush.
Okay. Make sure
But
y'all
we'll
check out
have you
Dope
singing like
Desserts.
Jay Rush.
So, hold on. Aquarius is an air sign represented
That's why I'm
by
like, he
water.
not on
I'm
my-
sorry.
that's what- See,
Yes.
y'all tried to
We
dog
sorry,
me like
my
I don't be knowing my
apologies.
So
sign.
we like airbenders and
Yeah, that's why I'm like, they are not on our thing. It's
Y'all
Taurus,
are
Scorpio.
I thought Aquarius was
we are
water
water.
And Cancer.
And
No,
Cancer.
Aquarius.
Taurus is
No,
we're Earth.
no, yeah.
Not Taurus.
It's
We're
Pisces,
Earth, yeah.
Cancer, and Scorpio.
Okay, yeah.
I'm an Earth sign.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a water
Pisces.
sign.
I'm
So
water.
it says the Aquarius.
is not water. I didn't know y'all.
That's why I was like, y'all talking about it's got Aquafina in there.
Well,
Y'all
no,
trying to
we
jump
knew it
me.
had something.
I'm like, okay, but I know that's
I
not
said
water
that.
on my
Well,
level.
we knew it
though.
had something to do with water because
Yeah.
they are represented by the water bearer.
Yeah, but
because
they
they
not
give
on the-
knowledge to the world.
Yeah, but they
So,
not on the
Okay.
water.
Oh, yeah,
yet.
knowledge to the world?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I knew it was something about
I'm
me.
like, hold on, y'all
I
trying
knew it
to
was
jump
something.
me? Trying to jump me.
So, talking about knowledge to the world, you use music, I assume, as your gateway to
Definitely,
be able
definitely.
to, you know.
Definitely. I definitely used music to slide people a little. I used to always pride myself on when I did my songs, I would slide little shit in here and there. It's cool to cuss, right?
It's a fine. Every cuss word.
That's my drug of choice. I'm just
okay.
Curse word.
Cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let it out.
I like cussing too.
When I was a little kid, my sisters used to be like, "You cuss like a sailor."
I swear to
You
God.
know, ships ahoy.
Yeah.
We won't be offended by swear words here.
Okay.
Let's
I
go.
try and keep them to a minimum. Though.
As much as I love them, I've used them as a minimum down on the radio, though. That's weird.
I'm gonna try and
Me
censor
too.
myself.
I know when I'm around certain people who not the cuss, or the aunties and stuff, but then when the cousins, they coming out.
Oh,
Yeah, just
so
like that.
where was J. Rush raised in Toledo? Like what side?
South side.
South side.
You from the south
Where you graduate
side,
from?
South side.
Well, that's a long story.
Okay, well, what high school did you attend?
Correctional facility.
Oh, okay.
You know, so but I'm here now.
Yeah,
You got it.
You here?
You know,
You bounce back.
If you had the choice with high school, did you want to be a bulldog or a cowboy?
He wanted to be a cowboy.
Did you?
Oh, bro, I wanted to be a cowboy.
Did you?
Yes.
No.
I was sick. Libby got closed.
DeVille was Tiger.
Okay.
Oh, he's
That was before my time.
Yeah, he old school. Oh,
for those who don't know, Toledo once had a high school called DeVille Miss, and their mascot was the Tigers. Some of our watchers don't know. Now it's the Toledo Technical Academy, but it used to be DeVille.
It used to be the Tiger.
When did you start doing music?
You know what? We started off as kids in the church choir.
Yeah, y'all was always singing down
So
there.
what church?
Calvary Baptist.
Calvary, okay.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all done got them started.
My great grandfather is the one who built the church, so
Okay.
you know we was in it faithfully.
Yeah.
Faithfully.
My the grandfather I lived with, he went there too. James Ridley.
Oh, I think really it used to be on. I remember
And it's
when
funny
we
because they was
kids.
married. They was been married for years, but he always went to Calvary and his wife always went to Southern. So I always went to Southern.
That might
with
be
her.
one of the ones who used to kick us out the church when we was little.
He was
an
an
always
usher.
get in trouble in church.
He was an usher, so
Always,
probably
yeah.
did. But yeah. Mhm.
He was like, y'all bad, y'all
Who
gotta
knew
go.
you couldn't run through the church?
But it seems like
All that space.
a lot of artists are rooted from the church. You know, that's where they first get introduced to music, you know, and then your parents be like, you know, get up there and sing. Like you sometimes you ain't have a choice.
Then we went way left.
That's how it usually be too. The kids
That's
that
the
come up in the
story.
church, they
I had to turn
always.
the chair like way left.
Way left.
Then, you know, we started a family group called the Dotsons. It was
Okay.
me and my brother.
Who's your brother?
Life.
Oh, I know that.
Must be nice.
I
Y'all know who's brother.
I had two
Please.
cousins that was brothers.
Right.
Hypothetically, of
Oh
course.
my God.
All right.
$10 shirts now.
I know. It's $20.
I'll take two, please.
That's gonna get you 1.5.
A crop top.
All right.
Okay.
piece,
Well, I
a
want the
piece.
crop
Leave it
top.
alone.
I want the crop top.
Nah, but what do you feel like is your best song and why?
I probably would have to say, I Ain't Even Mad.
That's the house song.
Do we have
I
fuck
remember
with
when you
yeah.
dropped that too.
Because I used to travel all over the country performing that song, and it just, I remember it was one time when I was on tour with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Kid Capri was on the side of the stage at the show. And when I went on stage, before I went on stage, I'm like, oh shit, that's Kid Capri. I mean, you know what I mean? He kind of, you know, played me off, and I'm like, yeah, okay, man. So I hit the stage and I do the song. When I get off stage, Crazy Bone come over to me and was like, yo, Kid Capri said, whatever you do, do not stop pushing that record, because that's a
I'm
hit
trying to tell you.
song. I was
That's
like,
dope.
oh, nah,
That's the hot.
That's a motivation, though. That's out of all the places that you performed, where was your favorite? What city and state, and why? What was your why?
What?
Shae being petty.
You know what? Probably.
That's a good question, though. It's really good.
When we was on tour, when I was on tour with Bone, we did St. Andrews. Is St. Andrews in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. St. Andrews.
And when I did the show, my girlfriend at the time was in the audience, and I remember when I was performing, she was up on. Matter of fact, Country was in the building. Then
Okay,
B
shout out to
Wills was in the
Country.
building.
Shout out to B Wills.
Yeah.
Is that when he proposed?
Nah.
Oh,
This
okay.
is way,
This was
long
way before that.
Yeah, long before that.
Oh no, that was in Detroit. Never mind. I'm tripping.
So I remember looking up into the balcony in the audience because they was rocking out in Detroit. I ain't gonna lie, like
Detroit
they was
rocks
rocking
out.
in Detroit.
Detroit. Shouts out to Detroit.
And I
Y'all rock
seen
out.
like I said, my girlfriend
They
at the
steal
time.
porches too.
She was up there and she was like,
She looked around
looked like she was enjoying the show.
Yeah.
So after the show, I hit her up like, "Hey, you ain't like what was going on?" She was like, "Nah, I just was in awe." Seeing how the crowd was reacting to you being on stage.
That's dope.
And I remember that exact same feeling when my brother first came out. We went on tour with him. So I was like, oh, I must be cool then.
Because a lot of people will say you doing things and then they support you, but they really don't support you. Like, they really ain't checked you out. They just pat you on the back. But then when they check you out, they be like, damn. I remember, I think I was working in Philadelphia at the time, but I remember hearing the song. I think I called you. I said, Jay, you got to send me that track some kind of way, man. I want to hear that shit. But that was a hot track. It's still a hot track. I was planning to get ready for the interview, man. I was like, that's my boy, you know.
Anybody in the world that you can work with that you haven't worked with yet, who would you want to work with?
Right now, I'd probably say, and I probably can. Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh.
I just love Jasmine right now.
That would be a
That's
dope.
on her.
She
That
would
like
bust
her.
the
That's
windows out
on
your car.
Hold on, what you got?
You got to do that. Do the run.
Do
You
it,
got
do
to do
it.
that run.
Let me hear you say.
Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that,
You got to drop a bomb for that one. Hold on.
Y'all gonna have to. Is that you think that's gonna be in the works? That would be.
Put it out there.
I don't know.
Right.
I
Put
don't
it
know. I
out
sure
there.
hope so. I sure hope so.
You might as well just put it out there. Say, yep.
So,
I don't wanna pay
Yeah,
for
put it in the world. Make
He
sure
said, I don't want to pay for it.
So, Jay,
she might take
speak it
funding.
into existence.
She might got some Mud City
I'm
funding.
trying to ask a question.
We're trying to connect her with Jasmine Sullivan over here.
right.
So you
don't want the question?
Everybody gonna tag Jasmine Sullivan.
We can multitask.
Jasmine Sullivan, please hit Jay Rush up. They're gonna plug.
Okay.
But for real, back to the interview. Jay, how you feel when people say, "Oh, you sound like your brother"? How do you take that? Because that's a hot question.
I used to kind of get offended.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now I just embrace it. I mean,
Yeah.
he sound like me. You know what I mean?
So he sound like you and you sound like him?
Right.
Is that how y'all deliver it?
He is.
He the oldest. By how many years?
It just depends on what day you ask me that question. Some days I'm the oldest, some days he's the oldest.
Okay.
And how was your relationship? I know growing up it was always Jay and Chet on the block.
I mean,
Jay
we
and
locked
Chet.
in. We locked in for sure.
That's what's up. That's good.
Yeah, I just spent my birthday down there in Atlanta with him. So
yeah,
That's amazing. So,
That is.
do y'all have a song together?
yes, we do. Yes, the fuck.
No, you cool.
He look like a kid that just got in trouble because in front of his mama. Shit like.
Hey, shout out to my homie Bobcat who at home, recuperating from COVID. Because he would have been here.
Yeah, he would have been with you.
Yeah, he definitely.
Well, shout out to
would've
Bobcat.
Yeah.
He'll get up here.
Right.
Yeah. So what I want to say, I don't know. That's
Well,
so many
what's the
questions to
song?
ask.
I want to know more about that song with him and his brother.
It's gonna be on a new project.
Okay, it's coming soon.
Can
We heard it.
About summertime.
Is that the song you played earlier?
Was that the first time y'all did a song together?
Yeah.
Really? Out of all these years, it's the first time?
I stayed down for the come up. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't understand, and they act like it's just new and it's something completely weird.
What in the hell?
Is that it?
No. But y'all know how siblings are. Any of y'all got siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, some days you love each other, some days you don't.
I remember, real talk. I remember Jay and Life on the block. We 700 Vans block. Shout out to 700 Vans block. I remember them dudes being on the block like who was that in the movie? Ralph and Bobby Brown. They be running up to the girl singing and they come up hitting them notes.
That was not what we did on the 700 block of Vans. We was running out this shit, but it wasn't girls. You know, it was more like cars.
Well, I want to put you out like that.
I ain't mad at it.
That's when he had the curl.
I know when you
had the curl.
When he had the curl.
The curl with the white tee and the guest
The
shorts.
crop top.
Right, looking like
We don't get this crop top on.
No, Jesse. Men used to wear them back in the day with the bell bottom.
I didn't wear them. Nah.
Yeah.
And they
Nothing
booties
about
was
me
out.
said
That
Back
was
in the
original.
day, that's like the 70s. He's not.
Yeah,
from,
but I'm saying y'all saying it as if crop tops men never wore them. They used
Well, I see,
to, you know.
I never wore
in
them.
the 80s, they did that.
never gone
Crop
wear
tops
them.
with the biker shorts sometimes.
Yeah, and the booties was out. That's what Prince
You said
had.
what?
Booties out. Prince had his them pants.
No, that's
No, that was Prince. That was Prince.
different. Yeah,
Yeah, this interview.
I don't know no man that
That's a drastic turn for the worse. Y'all wait for the fashion part to talk about that shit.
Right.
It's hump day. It's Wednesday.
No, but you know, a lot of people like some days you love your siblings, some days you hate them. I mean, And we ain't no different.
And how many siblings do you got? I know, but tell the people.
I got 3.
You don't know?
I got 4 brothers and 1 sister.
Can the sister sing?
Yeah, everybody
They all
can
can
sing.
sing. They used to be like.
Everybody just didn't pursue that path. But yeah, everybody can sing, definitely. My sister also does, I think is it Evermore? I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but she do the crochet knit dolls and stuff.
Shout out to Dawn who do the little
Dawn
dolls with the
Jennings,
crochet.
yeah.
What Paul been up to? How you doing?
Paul is working downtown.
Shout out to Paul.
At the CSI. He sells candles and perfume and all that type of stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What do you have coming out? Any new projects? What you got going on?
All right, so this may take a while, so y'all sit back.
Okay.
We got a lot of stuff.
Oh, that sound good though.
We here for it.
Booked and
Get my
busy.
coffee. Get
That
coffee.
sound booked and busy.
Man, I don't got no coffee this morning.
My water.
Yeah, I might need another water too.
No, I'm okay.
I'd be running through this one.
To Leah, you might need another one.
I created a reality TV show
What?
called Sibling Shadow.
I like that.
Sibling Shadow.
Sibling Shadow because it was because of my situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just figured I couldn't have been the only sibling out there that was going through the same thing I was going through.
Right.
So it caused me to find people like Jaheim brother, John Legend brother, Fantasia brother, Keisha Cole's sister, Nick Cannon
Nephew?
brother.
That's like
Not nephew.
Beyonce
Not
Solange
nephew.
type vibes too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and some of the stories is just like, you'd be like, wow. Like, just to give you a sample of it, Nick Cannon brother. He was on a conference call with a label, and Nick Cannon was on the call, and he greenlit everything, and they was going to give him the deal. So he said, but he never heard back from nobody after a certain amount of time. So like 2 weeks later, one of the execs hit him back and was like, yeah, we like you. We think you're a dope artist. You're a great guy. But when you got off the phone, Nick told us that if we gave you the deal, that he wouldn't fuck with us no more.
What? What?
Yeah, so...
Wait a minute. So Nick set up the meeting.
Right, and was on the phone.
You know what I mean? I can't make a lot of this shit up. Like,
What? When did this debut?
We're still shopping it. Because of COVID, it pushed everything back.
Right.
We were in talks with 2 networks at the time, but, when COVID hit, everything got paused.
Tell him don't let Nick Cannon know what y'all doing.
Oh, nah, shit. Nick Cannon ain't got too much power as dancer right now. They pushed his show back.
Right.
That is crazy. That
Have
he
you
did
have
that.
you experienced stuff like that with your brother?
It's been a time or two where, you know what I mean, we done bumped heads and it done been, you know what I mean? Because I probably did some shit too. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I remember we was out on tour and it was just like, it was so much testosterone.
Right.
We all, everybody on the tour that was with us was like ex-convicts. Like, we all was hustlers.
Right.
Like, so
y'all had that different mentality.
Everybody had egos. Like, so.
Y'all was on the tour bus eating breaks and shit, huh?
Nah, hell nah. It wasn't that bad. But it was a lot of fights.
Right.
Shout out to Country. I know my nigga.
Oh, Country.
But yeah, so I put that together and we shopping it right now. Also, I'm working on my EP right now. You know what I mean?
You got a name for it?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. It's work in progress. That probably should be out by summertime.
Cool.
Because I fell out of love with music for a little while.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Sometimes.
I felt like as an unsigned artist, I had accomplished so much, and it didn't get me signed.
Right.
So I just, you know what I mean? I start living life a little more. You know what I mean? Like I in my kids' lives, trying to make sure they was cool, and just, you know what I mean? Just seeing how the other side live.
Right.
So what gave you your motivation to get back in there?
Life once again. You know what I mean? Life.
Especially when you already have that as your go-to,
Exactly. Like I was always talented.
Yeah.
It was in me. It wasn't on me.
It's in you.
Pimps know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's with anybody with any calling and your purpose. It don't matter how many times you try to put it down. It's gonna be right there for you to pick back up.
I mean, we was really like singers. Like not to toot my own horn, but
singers.
They sang.
Right.
We
really sang.
He said sang.
Yeah, go in the studio and bring out all the tricks, and you know what I mean? Like we was in the studio really singing. Like, so, for me it was always there, but it was like even when we first started, like I remember when we was in a group, it was called the Dotsons. We wanted to sell drugs. We was like, I mean, we can
Just
get
straight up
money
with it,
with
we
the
wanted to
music,
sell.
but right now I'm getting money with these rocks. So
Right.
which one you gonna choose?
Shoot do.
Where your motivation
Sing in.
Say both
Right.
both of them.
Right.
Serving rocks
Both
with an
of 'em.
album.
Yeah, so
Hey, you get 10% off if you put this in your CD player like right now.
But a lot of
things coming in like, oh my God, you sound so good.
let me get that thing.
But hold
Exactly. I'm
on.
giving you 2 for 1, bro. Like, what
I got the white boy around the corner.
Man, listen, they'll be done push your stuff harder than a lot of other people. No lie.
for sure.
That's maybe your biggest fan.
Yeah.
man. That's all.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I was always kind of like, humanitarian, maybe kind of over exaggerating. But I remember, like, I used to take certain what's the politically correct term for them? Certain people that got high. Like I remember, it was a couple people that I actually took to the rehab and kind of saw them through the whole process, just so they could get clean.
Because you kind of developed a relationship with them in some way, where you
and
wanted to see them get better.
Than own it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna miss the money like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
You have Sharon or Sharon. Please hold on. Let me just stop. I want to say it's Sharon. Yeah.
Lil
He said
Sharon.
he remembered when y'all used to sing at Ladinas.
Lodinas.
I remember like we would go down there every weekend. Me and my homie Breon, R.I.P. You know what I mean? We would go down there every Sunday, purposely with no money. I would get in the talent show, the Gong Show is what it was called, and win. And then that's how we would kick it for the night off for the winning.
That's dope.
Shots
I
for
didn't drink
everybody.
or nothing, so you know.
Right,
it was,
So while we was talking about your music, I want to, like, you know, with me being a DJ, what you said, I hope artists that are listening in, because I seen a couple artists that was on the live this morning, like sometimes it's okay to fall out of love with your passion at times. Right. Things is going to happen. Life happens. But if you can, and you know that's what you really want to do, keep, you know, even if you just keep a notebook where you writing down, you know, that's what you're using to vent.
A lot of artists will take a break from their careers or what they're doing and then come back with experiences.
Yes. And that's what pushes, you know, because a lot of people can relate to it.
Yeah, they got something to write about.
And another thing I had to tell an artist that I've been working with, Tough, is, you know, the perception is I'm going to get a hot song and that's it. I'm going to make it.
Nah.
And like you stated, you could have some of the best music produced out here. And you will see other tracks, other songs, other artists that's just, it's trash. Let's just be honest.
First and foremost, no one is going to take you serious if you come with just one hot track. Like, everybody's mind state is you have to have something to follow up with.
A body of work.
Art,
not even so much a body of work. You know what I mean? It's just, you have to have a follow-up single because they're not going to push a hot single out there and it's nothing after that.
But that's what that consistency. That shows how consistent.
But I mean,
you
if I was that person, I would want to see that though. Like, yeah, you got this one, but then what's next? What's next?
Right.
What's your capability? Who pushed you to do that?
Exactly. Second,
and then
the biggest misconception with people that do music is that the hot song is what'll get you in the game.
Yeah.
Let me make this very clear to everyone. It takes money.
Yes, it
I don't care how you look at it. It takes money.
It takes money.
Some people say it's connections. You won't get those connections unless you spend money.
Yeah.
The money is going to put you in a room with the right people to move your career further along. So I just want to put that out there because I think a lot of people think that, I can do the bare minimum and
yeah.
Right.
Had we not been in the streets, we wouldn't have got as far. My brother wouldn't have got as far as he is had we not been, because I was able to pay for different stuff when he was coming up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Him living in New York and still being able to go to the studio. It was just certain things that I had to take care of for him. Not the whole living in New York. I want to take credit for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot.
But he was somebody you could call on. I need a couple dollars. Hey,
no. I'm talking about I helped him out in the beginning.
No, I'm saying
in the beginning it was me.
Right. That's what I said. He could call on you and say, "Man, I need to get this
to do the Apollo and all that stuff." I mean, it took money to get there. It took money to stay there. It took you know what I mean. So
and. Like, y'all was in the streets, but think about the artist that's working and stuff.
Exactly.
You know, so you gotta, if you get a call from somebody, you don't know if this gonna be a go or not.
Exactly.
But you gotta get there. Now you gotta tell your job. You know, sometimes people make those decisions like, well, I'm gonna quit my job because I think this gonna work. You get down there and you know,
it's just a stepping stone.
But it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
So just be prepared.
So
you know?
especially if you're gonna do something like that, quit your job, you gotta make sure you got some heat and some money in your pocket to be able to.
And it's not impossible. You know what I mean? But like my little brother, Chris Darrington, he was all city, all state. You know what I mean? He played for Scott Bulldogs, like cold. Do you know the percentage rate of kids that come out of college playing basketball and make it to the NBA is only 2%?
Right.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's slim to none.
2%.
Exactly.
I have two brothers in basketball. One had a full ride in college. You know, he was that good. Paid for his education.
Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Did he finish?
Pick your poison.
Yeah, he has his degree.
Finished, but he ain't.
But it wasn't, you know.
And that's probably why a lot of people be going overseas. I didn't know how popular that
My
was. A
brother
lot of
went
people play overseas.
It's good money. You know what I mean?
It's-
And if that's your, like you said, if that's your passion, then
might
you gonna
work
make
for
it
you.
do what it do.
Yeah.
Right.
Opposed to just stopping and having a regular job. Like, at least I got an opportunity to be seen, make some money.
And get money.
And people still get picked up sometimes from there, don't they? Too?
Sometimes where they can come back and forth. But
Yeah.
I know, me personally, I know, you know, I have a brother that had the opportunity. You know, it's not the same one, but you know how certain stuff run in the family, music and sports. Sometimes it's in the genes, and
Only the
sometimes
strong
you have
survive.
to.
You gotta
You
have
have to.
determination.
You might think you want to go overseas, but then at that time, you know, some people have turned it down, and then they just think like all this time you thinking like, yeah, I can't wait to get that call. I can't wait to get that call. You never know when the opportunity comes.
Especially you don't know what part of life you in too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you
Tragic
never.
can happen and you be like, nope, I gotta
Yeah.
stay home. You got a baby or something
Yes.
coming up. You
it's
just
like-
never know.
It's not about how good you are musically or athletically. It's about what goes on around you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because somebody could be the best. Take for instance, Deshaun Howard, probably one of the best basketball players to ever come out of Scott High School. He went to college, but something happened while he was there. He was NBA bound by his talents, but everything around him wasn't formed for him to make it to that arena.
And you don't know. Coming up in it, you don't know because it ain't no blueprint to the behind the scenes shit going on.
Especially
And it's your
you just think,
mindset,
like you said,
too.
you got all these different people scouting you. Everybody got it seemed like they offering the best deal.
And all
you know?
your homeboys in your ear like, oh, you the coldest.
Yeah. Right.
You the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you buy into that shit and it fuck you up.
You
You know what I mean?
You gotta stay humble.
Like I said, I was saying when we was off air, me beginning when I first came into the game, I didn't understand the concept that your attitude determines your altitude. Right. And I came into the game like, you know, I had money. We was getting it. So, or what they say, getting the bag. Like we was getting to it. So I didn't feel like I needed to respect the system that was in place already.
Yeah. Because you felt you could bypass it. You got the money.
But that wasn't the case. That's not how that worked. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain steps that you can't, like, you can't just automatically skip. Do not pass go.
Yeah.
Like, you can't skip that shit. Like it's a start and a finish line, and you have to go through each step to get there. I remember so many people used to come to me like, "Yo, can you set me up with meeting your brother? Can I get a meeting with your brother?" And and I remember hearing a conversation where the guy was like, "Yo, I got this amount of money. I got that amount of money. Just introduce me to such and such." And he was like, "I'm not even gonna take your money." He's like, "I could take your money and set the meeting up for you." He was like, "But that's not how that works. Like you got to follow certain steps to get up there, like, or it ain't gonna matter."
And like you said, be prepared, be ready. We talk about it all the time as a DJ. Like, have clean music available too.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like it's what you put in your investment in your music, you have to be covered across the board. Like you said, you gotta have a follow-up.
You have to have the DJ version. You have to have the clean version.
They don't do it no more. So now when we ready to, you know, we got a lot of DJs and we get opportunities to be on radio mixes, whether it's local and then now, you know, across the country.
Right.
And we hear a hot song and we want that to be like, come on, like where your radio version at? It's some artists who would just be like, I ain't got one, I ain't making one.
Because they're skipping the steps.
How you think you gonna
You
make
know what
it?
I'm saying?
They don't get played.
They don't
It's not
study
gonna
their
get played.
craft. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what you said, you got to have that follow-up single. You know, have a portfolio. Make sure you have when you putting that money in for that studio session. If anything, come out with the clean version first.
Right.
But don't
So
put
that
that
it's
music
ready.
out until you have
Everything
a plan
Yep.
and some money to follow through with that plan. Because campaigns ain't cheap.
It's not.
A lot of people think, oh, you can just get on the radio because no, that shit costs, bro.
Or they think right now the social media is the wave. Like, I'm gonna make a
Record labels
TikTok or
pay
Facebook.
for radio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it go. Like,
Yeah.
You got to study.
It even costs to promote yourself.
Yes.
Man, what?
But like she just said, like you
The
said,
social
people
media.
getting on
Yeah.
social media. So how does that make you feel now that social media is really a big wave? A lot of people are kind of getting
It
picked
still
up off of
costs.
those.
It still costs.
You feel like that's still,
Yeah,
it don't matter?
It still costs. I mean, because don't get me wrong, the social media is where it's at, especially because of COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
But to really strategically promote yourself,
Yeah.
you got to spend some money.
And a lot of times people don't know that's the back behind the scenes that a
How you gonna get the traffic to you?
Even
How
on our
people gonna
page.
know about you?
Even on our page, like Facebook suggests us to, you can buy this from us.
You
and
can
we
do a
boost
boost.
your post. Boost your post. We get you out there.
You do it, but that's gonna cost some money. It depends on how much you want to boost, and those boosts do work. You know, it's good
for sure.
advertising.
I just got some prices yesterday from Johnny Cabell. I don't know if any of y'all know who that is. He's a big name out in Atlanta.
Okay.
He just sent me some prices yesterday. And right now, the record we finna push next is not even like, it's just a setup till the summertime come, till the big records come. But like one of the cheapest plans I saw was like $2,500. You know what I mean? I can pay $2,500, but like you said, the regular motherfucker who going to work every day and got a family to take care of and got bills, he may not be able to set aside
how you
$2,500 just to go toward this one particular
Project.
social media platform.
Right. And you still got to get there.
Right, that's just one platform. Like that ain't. It was other parts of it that was 25, 45.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Hey, Mixoplex, if I said it right, they
What
said
up, why?
something, and I've been talking about this for a minute. Like, I got some engineers, and we family, but we bump heads sometimes because I tell them, like, a lot of times it comes back on the engineer when the artists come. You know, sometimes artists pick their own beats and their own music, and they take it to the engineer. And for example, like we did a couple productions, and stuff gets copyrighted. It's muted. It's your song per se, but you done bought this beat. Or you're renting this beat from YouTube or X, Y, and Z. The game has changed now. So whoever is that master owner of that, even though you purchased it and you go to stream it, like you should be able to release your own claim on your music. And a lot of times they get frustrated.
It's always been like that. I don't
well,
know if I
it's
understand what
because
you're saying.
social media is flagging it. So you can,
you
put it on.
But you talking about other people's music, right?
Well, no, it's their song.
Like
it's an artist.
For instance, when we first started playing the intro that I produced for Lane and Bobcat and CJ, we got flagged for it at first because I used a sample which was cleared already.
Exactly.
But they flagged it because they didn't know that I was the owner of the. So I had to contact Facebook to let them know that I'm the owner of that.
Correct.
Of that music.
So what I'm saying now, in his case, he was the owner. We got a lot of artists who are renting beats and buying beats from YouTube. So now they got a song that's fire. You playing it. This my song. You know, I sent this me on it. Now your music getting flagged, and they like, hold on, what's wrong? Like that's not technically your beat.
Right.
Yeah,
So this person on here saying have your paperwork correct before putting your music. Like,
definitely, because I've always thought of like those tracks on YouTube and shit like that is like more so like just for promo, like because you have to know that
there's a guideline. There's a guideline, and most artists don't realize that. So they download those beats from YouTube when it's only supposed to be for like what we're doing,
promotion,
and like light streaming, like underbid. Like this is to
build your buzz. That's what all for,
but not for a song.
Project.
Exactly.
Because you can't make money or capitalize off of that type of
especially not a beat that everyone has access to.
Yeah,
like,
Why would you want to anyway?
I mean, but that's what they're doing.
I'm gonna make the difference. Like
that's what they're doing.
Not just music. It's not just music. It's your name. It's like him. He I know him. He got Mud City ENT, and a lot of people from Toledo use Mud or Mud City, and he actually had a case where he had to prove that Mud City ENT was his, just like you did with the song,
like a trademark.
Yeah, because somebody else was trying to use Mud City as a name, but it's his name.
I mean, but that's just something you need to do off the jump. Like if you got any brand or anything, you need to get that trademark.
Some of the artists,
LLC.
Some of the artists,
common sense ain't all that common.
Well, y'all could cut me off, man.
My bad.
No, I was just playing. Some of the artists,
right?
No, I'm trying to say this. No,
$20, nigga.
What is going on?
My bad. Because I was trying to say something. I felt it was important, but because some of the artists they send their stuff into us, or they send their names into us, and I go looking for you, and I can't find you, or somebody else with your name. So I don't know nothing about your material. That's what I'm saying. Your name is important as well.
Yeah, it's a whole package, and it just takes for education and listening sometimes. You know, a lot of times, like I'm a whole DJ. This is what I do for a living on the side of other hustles. But you know, I had to learn because they look at us when stuff go wrong. They look at the DJ or the producer or the engineer. Like, well, what happened? Look, your stuff flagged. You see this message? You can't even you haven't been able. You can't release the claim. I'm playing your music. You get what I'm saying? So I try to educate, you know, the artist. I'm not into it. I play the music. You know, we work. Us DJs and artists are supposed to work hand in hand because we the people who break the records for y'all. Besides,
I think a lot of people just need to start doing more research on what they're getting into. Because you're not gonna be a superstar overnight. Like, it doesn't happen.
A lot of people think nothing worse than wasting money too. If you don't know what you got going on,
right
wasting money out here.
Exactly.
Because you got that beat, fire song. You're went as far as putting it on Apple Music.
Now you can't even
technically, you know, and of course they still post it. I seen artists protecting themselves. They're posting, you know, that it came from X, Y, and Z, such and such, but. Now you really got to get back in the studio, put that work in, get your beats from scratch. So then now it's like, but this what I did. You know, I did a cover or a sample on here, but it just take that work. And like you said, don't get discouraged when you see other people taking off overnight.
No, you can't.
Because you never, for real, you don't know the process it took for them to get there. And a lot of times, like, I always use Ella May as an example. She was on YouTube doing covers for a long time.
Another thing is you don't know.
Jacquees too. He was king of covering everybody's
doing covers, and he already made it.
But that's a big start on how he made it.
You just never know. Sometimes you have to let a song marinate, and it may take a little longer to jump. Like I remember "Must Be Nice." Just use my brother as a reference. Must Be Nice was one of those slow burners. You know what I mean? Like we toured for like a year before that record went platinum. But when it caught on,
it caught on.
Yeah.
That was my song.
So, and that's just like sometimes it takes years. I forget which artist it was, but they had been pushing a single for years until, you know what I mean, it finally caught fire. So if you got a hot song, I mean, work it.
Well, this was a great conversation.
Yeah, especially we can go back to yesterday with Kashmir. My bad, but with Kashmir, that come talk to me about almost 2 years old now.
Oh, is
that the one y'all was over here like rapping to? I was at home on my desk, like I was turned up. Like
I was listening to that last night, kicking for the kids. Like he was on the show.
You know, because music that's saying old to you. It's not gonna be old to people that never heard of it.
A lot of down south music like that. With me traveling, I be down south. I've been to heard songs because they promote.
It always come up north late. It already be down there for like 2-3 years, and then up north get a riff of it. We rocking. They be like, "Oh,
right." They be like, "Y'all just now getting hip." Like we been hip.
Well, this was a great conversation, guys. We got another guest coming in, a music artist coming in. We're gonna take a quick break. Shout out to our grinders and shout out to our sponsors again: Lima Yumadop, Hotbox. Essential Vibes. And Toledo. And if you are interested in being a sponsor or want to submit your music or your pictures that you have, make sure you tune in to our website, the419grind.com, where you can submit all that over there. So stay tuned. We got another great artist coming in.
Ohio wanna rise. And you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Park the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug called, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the Reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lance Self, is who I am.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And we are the Selfs, and here to present our show called Self-Explanatory.
Yes, it's our podcast presented by 419 Grind.
That name just has a ring to it. Self-Explanatory. I feel like we might just be explaining a bunch of shit. It's true. I feel that's what it's about to be.
Well, I think we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about marriage, of course.
Okay.
We've been married, 2 years now, right?
2 years, we've been together for 8.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. That's a long time.
Y'all gonna ask what took so long?
What did take? You know what? We'll get there.
Self-explanatory.
We're gonna talk about blended families.
Yeah.
Praying for your spouse, gender roles, living with family members, cheating, raising kids, family upbringing, being there for your spouse, finances, being a wife and a husband, trying to be together and be individuals at the same time, which is one of the things.
It took a while.
It's taken a while, but
it has
it's
to
the
take
fun
a while.
part. We're
Yep.
learning that.
That's what marriage is.
It's a process.
It's a life journey.
I like
it's not
that.
an overnight thing. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of days where I'm trying to be individual. I get on your nerves because of my individual ways. I can tell you one thing for damn sure though. Definitely get on my nerves. It'd be a lot. You definitely get some of my nerves, but I love her.
I get on your nerves?
Yes, it's possible. You do a lot. What's wrong? What's the problem? What's wrong? Hey. I am Lance Self.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And this is the Self-Explanatory Podcast, presented by 419 Grind.
Listen on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are heard.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me. Gon' drop that.
I'm weak as fuck. I got them same
Make
camera
a
in my
nigga show you where the cash at. Got a chicken ass on my
Scare my
Snapchat.
niece with that shit. She ain't know. Yeah, she ain't know. She was so confused and so scared. She was ready to my mom.
Niggas still hating, need to cut that. Hits at the hits, where your hits at? Do a classy one. We're the nasty ones. Gotta bag me one. Gotta have me one. Just
Yeah, as long as it's connected to your Wi-Fi, you can download the app and then.
really with the shit. Why you acting like this?
Yeah, I think that's where
Gon'
we
make a
got it
nigga trip.
from.
In the 3 with your bitch. I ain't gon' trip.
Yeah, I
She
got
gon' make a
Wi at
nigga
home,
tip.
whatever.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me. Fat ass, she a 10 in the face. Money got me dancing like a mace. Beat it up, young Cash Clay. Blue hundreds, I'ma throw it in your face. 2 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots. I just put some diamonds in her wristwatch. 2 red bones. Ass like a mix-a-lot. Wet like Steph, got my jump shot. I told her off the rip, I'm the big shot. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me.
You wanted a different one.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
And all the rest of them we got large.
Tripping by the bitch, what you call that? Girl, do your thing, I'ma fall back. Say something, baby, come talk that. Wanna make a hit, better call cash. Call cash. Wanna make a hit, come call cash. Call cash. Know these niggas, girl, they all cap. Come talk to me.
Y'all ready?
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk talk to
You said we
me.
was about to start so.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me.
Hey.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Welcome back.
What's up, Toledo? We got our girl Renegade Ray.
Hey y'all.
How you feeling this morning,
Jesse,
girl?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, run that back. I thought he was gonna keep doing that.
Yeah,
real
wait.
quick. I like how you did that. Hold on.
Yeah.
I see what you was doing there. You setting the mood.
Spirit done turned us out.
Man.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
It caught me off guard.
I thought he was gonna run it back again. Like, hold on. Okay. So we got our girl Renegade Ray in the building.
Yes.
We still got our
How
boy
y'all
Jay over here. So she came in here this morning. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, we got our grinders coming in. Let's jump into this interview. Let's tell us something about you. What's your sign?
Ooh, my sign is Aries.
Look, Leah would have been happy because you know that's it. That's Leah thing. She's an Aries nation.
My twins are Aries.
Oh,
Now what is Aries? We just was arguing. Is it the water or the...
they fire.
Fire.
Oh, they definitely fire.
They fire.
But
Fire like fire.
Mercury is in retrograde right now, and my Mercury is in Pisces, so I'm a little spicy during these times.
Yeah,
right
me
now.
Oh, spicy. Mucho caliente.
A little spicy right
Pisces and Scorpio running through my blood right now. Where did you grow up? What side of town did you grow up?
I'm from the south side of Toledo.
What high school did you go to?
Oh, I went to a lot of private schools because I was like housed a lot of different places when I was younger. So, wow, I went to Orchard Pickett. I went to Harvard Elementary. I went to Inglewood. I went to TSA. I went to.
Why did you go to so many schools? Was you bad?
I was very bad, but I lived a lot of different places though.
Okay. But mainly you was bad.
Yeah.
Where did you graduate from? High school?
Oh no, I got expelled from school. So I had to
Okay, Bree.
go to Job Corps or go to jail. That was my only option.
Wow.
So I went to Job Corps
Great
and
decision.
I graduated
Great
from
decision.
there.
That was
And then I went straight. I went there. I was there 7 months. I went when I was 17. I went April 2010. Graduated November 2010. Went straight to college January 2000.
I was going to say, even to have that type of background, you still graduated from college, didn't you? Did you graduate in Houston? Or
I did. In Houston, TSU.
Yes.
Texas Southern University.
And what did you major in?
Criminal justice minor, forensic science.
And you want to be the police?
Yeah.
What? The police?
I wanted to be a homicide detective.
What?
Okay.
You know, you could be a private investigator with that degree too. Yeah.
Was it a reason?
I wanted to be like hands on though, like
So what
crime scene
happened?
investigation.
After
Homicide.
you graduated, did you just was like not into it no more?
What originally happened was I was a dancer before I was anything else. So when I was younger, I was in a step team called Nettie R. Grayson. And that was the old JJ Express. That's what it was called before. It was JJ Express.
Okay.
And I did that from when I was like 4 all the way until I was like 9. I have to say 9 or 10. So we won a lot of competitions and all that, traveled the world and stuff. So I always was like into like choreography dancing. So when I was in Job Corps, I applied to get in Columbia College, which is in Chicago.
Okay.
It's another like Juilliard kind of.
Okay.
It's like hard to get in there, and it's very, very expensive to go. So I had
But
to
it was
write
more
back
like
this-
hip hop and style.
Yeah, it's an arts college, like
Okay.
Juilliard, like music, dance, theater, like all that stuff mixed
Okay.
together. So I got accepted.
What?
In there, yeah, you have to write them a 10-page passage, and you got to send them an audition interview. So I ended up getting accepted in there, but I couldn't afford to go.
Wow.
It was
So they
like-
don't do like grants and stuff like that? FAFSA?
My financial aid only covered $19,000. It was $22,000 a semester to go. Yeah, so
Wow.
I would have had to make payment plans, but my family wasn't fortunate enough to do it. My granny had just bought our old house, so she couldn't pay for it. Like, you know.
Like you was talking about having that money.
So I was like, what else can I do?
Right.
I'm like, shit, I gotta go to college. I can't go back home.
Right.
So I just was like, I'm gonna just go for criminal justice because I'm into that type of stuff a little bit. And my mom was in corrections, and she just kept telling me like, Raven, don't do it.
She said,
Don't. She tried to do give it. you that heads up. Yeah, she tried to get me not to do it, but I did it anyway. I can't say I didn't enjoy it, but
it was just like a plan B for me. I wish plan A would have went through, but you know, life happens.
But now you still doing some music, so you still into plan A. It's still, just because it didn't work out right there, denied don't always mean a no. Denied can be just delayed. So you found another way, you found another path. You still didn't give up on your dream, and you ended up was like, what made you be like, you know what, I'm gonna just pursue my music? And
I think it never left me. I was writing when I was like 9. And then by the time I was a teenager, I was writing songs and stuff. And you know how you like do projects in school, and they give you like science projects and stuff like that, and they give you a certain way to like present stuff. I will always like make my projects out of songs. Like when I would make my group do like songs. Like I write it, and then I give every person in the group a part to say like to say something about science or say something about math or say like I would do that all the time.
Creative fun.
By the time I was a teenager, I was doing poems on people's voicemails. Like. It was real deep though. You wouldn't think I would like know anything about this. I'm like 14, and I'm talking some crazy love types.
Where did you get your motivation from?
My mom used to be a writer. Okay. My mom still writes poetry, and she used to sing. So I was singing a lot when I was younger too. So me and my cousin, I'm not sure if you guys know who she is, B. Simone B. Yep. Yeah, that's my cousin. Me and her actually had, because I grew up in her household as well. Her parents are my godparents. We had an R&B group when we were younger called R&B.
That's
Raymond and Bianca.
That's cute.
Yeah, we were writing then. I was 9, she was 10. We was writing music then. Of course, we separated, and then because I went to another home, and then I kind of grew up, but I still kind of kept that with me. And then, like I said, when I grew up a little older in my teenage years, I was doing poetry and stuff. But I never thought to like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just like release music. I just loved the whole writing process and all that stuff of it. And then, I don't know, one day I just was like, I want to do this.
How old were you first released the song?
Wow, my first time releasing a song, a freestyle, was 2016, summer 2016.
So when you hear like LMA, do you think like, man, that's kind of how you would have like mixed the poetry into a song too?
Yeah, I used to watch LMA a lot on Instagram. She had a whole bunch of videos of her on Instagram, and she'd sing all the time. And then when she got famous, I was just like, that's just crazy.
When you see somebody and
see
you watch them, and it's be like, man, how did they blow up?
I used to watch her all the time. I used to watch all kind of people on YouTube and stuff, and be like, that's crazy.
Did you ever watch a girl named Leah LaBelle?
I don't know.
She was a good singer, and she died a few years ago, and I was so sad. Like, then she was about to just make it. She had did the Beyonce version of the Cadillac record. She used to do it so good. Okay. And then she was getting a basketball boyfriend. He was coming up in his career, and they got into a car accident and died.
That's
and I was like, that is so sad. They was both coming up. They was both coming up.
I feel like honestly though, I feel like my biggest inspiration, just to make it in general with music, is my brothers more so. Because my brothers had a group when I was younger called the Rock Stars. And they kind of the industry kind of did them kind of bold. Like they went to go audition to get signed by Lil Jon. And he basically told them like, oh, I'll give y'all a call back. And then took their whole act and gave it to the Party Like a Rock Star guys. So,
what?
Yeah.
We was just talking about that, you know, how the industry is, and, you know,
they trash.
The gaslighting and...
Oh yeah,
you go to meet somebody, they give it. You know, you never know.
Have your hopes up, and then something else go through. That
shit kind of broke. I mean, I don't know if I can cuss.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I was saying,
you guys can cuss.
You are allowed to cuss.
Yeah, that shit kind of broke them down a bit. They kind of like gave up on their dreams after that. But I don't know. In the male dominated industry, I know I'm gonna have it 10 times harder, but it don't bother me to, you know, put in that type of work.
That was one of my questions too. Like, what was your hardest thing as trying to be a female fitting into the rap game?
I think, and I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna say it's not hard for women, because I know it's hard for women, but I don't think. One, because I know I grew up and seen how that went from a young age, so I'm very much so aware of how shit can shift, and I can push it the other way, some way, or go the other direction, so I don't get played. But I feel like because I am not female influenced, that it's gonna be easier for me to be pursued by men, if that makes sense. It's just like if when they hear me, they probably gonna be like, she hard. But it's not a she hard like she talking about her pussy she hard. It's just like
Just raw.
She raw. Like she raw. And I draw and I have a lot of female fans or supporters or whatever I do. But I have a lot of male fans. Men come up to me all the time like, dude, I was just showing your videos to my girlfriend. You so hard. We watch your shit all the time. More dudes come up to me and say that before any girls say that.
And I was going to say, how is it with girls, like in a rap game? Or do you feel like it's a lot of jealousy, hate? Or do you feel like you get some support?
I feel like whether a lot of people want to admit it or not, I feel like I'm very much so like influential when it comes to it, because like I hear something, like say for instance I hear somebody do something and then it'll be like and then I drop something and then I hear them drop something again and like them bars is like stepped up. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
So
like
you feel like you setting the tone to make them step their game
yeah,
up.
like because you got to understand, like this is a male dominated industry.
Right.
Like you only can talk about your cat for so long. That shit gonna wear out, and nobody wanna hear that shit all the time. Like, you know, it's just like even when it comes to Little Kim, she had to get in that bag. Season them and Big and Prodigy had to put her in that bag because after a while it was just like, okay,
what else you got to offer? Have
But
you ever
see,
did
it sound like you study your craft.
I do.
That's the difference.
I do.
I mean, because if you look at what's out now, you would think that's it. You know, because let's be real.
City Girls and Meg
City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion,
They
even
take it.
Mulatto. You know, she done came out
crazy.
and sex sells in the industry when it comes to females.
Yeah.
But I really tip my hat off to the females who diverse away from it
Yeah.
and who actually dispersing your real raw talent.
That's that real. I was about to say talent.
Because at the end of the day, it might not get that same traction off rip as
But it's
sex
gonna
does,
come.
but they're always in the back of their head. They can be like, hold on, wait a second. It was this raw ass female that I heard, this gonna be good for this. Like some females be wondering why they don't get in on certain ciphers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's they on a cipher talking about some real stuff. You ain't about to come in and all you got to talk about is twerking.
Right,
We need a female
right,
that gotta, you
Never
know.
beat somebody up or something.
Have you been in ciphers before? Have you been in ciphers?
That last cipher that just came out, the one with Rambo or something like that.
Was that with Gemini Chachi was in there?
Yeah, they
Okay.
wanted me to get on that one. But when I was hearing it, I'm like, this is not my style of rap. No offense. It's just like, y'all all talking about drugs and this and that and doing this and bands and all kind of fentanyl and whatever the fuck else. I don't rap like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, that's certain styles for certain people. And I feel like everybody that was on that song did what they were supposed to do.
They delivered.
For their style, for their delivery, And shout out to Chachi.
Chachi doing her thing.
Yeah, Chachi doing her
Actually,
thing.
she got something dropping now, I want to say a couple days.
Oh, she went crazy.
But at least you are able to stand by your beliefs. Because a lot of times people conform just because they want that opportunity at that time. If it don't fit you, it don't fit you.
Yeah. And I think I emphasize on that a lot too, because it's just like, I want y'all to know, like, I can do that, but I don't want to.
So have you thought about creating your own cipher?
I've thought about a lot of things. To bring to the city. What I'm working on currently right now is a showcase thing, but it's more so like monthly, like, you know, because Toledo got a lot of talent and it's coming out like so
sporadic.
Yeah, like it's just like, what, you rap? How? I just known you my whole life. Now you a rapper? That's crazy. But people be good though. It's just be these hidden talents in the circumstances that we grow up in, to the point where we don't really get to showcase those talents because we too busy in the streets fighting, or we here, or we this.
When you quarantine for a couple months,
everybody
you figure out
gotta
all
think.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's where your creativity
You
come
forced
in.
to sit still and deal with it.
Yeah, but those are the ones that'll show you too, because again, we say all the time, COVID is not gonna last forever. So
Right.
how consistent are you? Are you just doing it just right now? Because everybody forced to sit down, but is you gonna still bring it when the world back up? How consistent are you gonna
But like
be?
she said, sometimes it's been stuff. A lot of people born with it.
Yeah.
And timing
in
is
'em.
everything.
Yeah, it's
Right.
in 'em.
Exactly.
Not
So
on 'em.
sometimes it could be somebody they seen and be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and let me, push
And
through
I'm not offended by that, honestly. Like when people, I know a lot of girls that used to hit me up like, dude, I listen to your music on SoundCloud all the time, or I or I love this one song, I love Slide on You, I love this, I love that. I never did music, right? And then now I turn around, I see them releasing songs. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, sometimes you see people and be like, I think I can do that, and then you give it a try, and then you actually like it, and you actually good at it. That don't bother me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and some people, it's just like, she only want to do much because I'm doing it. Like, my lane is totally different. I don't care if you do the exact same song as me, and we set them side to side. It's just like, not to be cocky, but like,
they say I can give you the recipe, but you still can't make the sauce taste like mine. So
I just said that I said along the lines of what we talking about now. I literally just said all of this in my thing. Like, the whole perception of me not wanting to talk about I can, but I don't want to. Like, my competition, who? I can rap about my coochie too. Put the pussy on him, had him hollering out like hootie who. Fucking with the plug, he got more gas than the booty do. Know them for a week now, I'm the missus, baby. Who was you? Like, you know, see, that's cool, but I ain't into that. Like, I don't in there. I don't have
some for this on the spot stuff, and don't nobody be wanting to give me. But he gave me a song, and that was good today.
Listen,
everybody else be acting all shy.
The real test is when you can sing online
and when you can sing live, with no auto tune.
They tell you be ready. When you in entertainment, let's say be ready.
Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. I remember I first heard her online. I was just like, yo.
She fired. Yes. So if you could work with anybody, who would it be?
Anybody in the world.
Anybody in the world.
Anybody in the whole wide world that I could work with if I wanted.
We got to call her.
We got to call her.
Hold on, RC, real quick. Who you got?
If I could work with anybody in the world, damn. If I could work with anybody in the world,
I feel like you would be dope with J. Cole.
Oh my God, he's my favorite. Okay, so I would have to say Jay.
Oh, damn.
I would have to say Jay. I want to say Jay.
Jay-Z. Okay, we got our boy RC on the line. What you got going on today, RC? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Good morning. I'm sorry I couldn't call earlier. I was at work.
We ain't gonna get on that COVID shot. What's up?
But listen, I have not got my COVID shot yet.
Thank God.
And I'm waiting. Shae, you know what I said I'm waiting on.
I got you with the detox tea, but you know I ain't messing with that shot.
But I know it's been a minute. I haven't been able to be on the show in a minute, but I miss all of y'all, man.
Yes, RC, miss you too.
RC, what do you want?
So, you know, first of all, Jesse, why are you there?
Why am I here?
Look,
we need him.
Where's the one at, man? Where's the one at?
We don't know.
Don't worry about that. What do you? We talking to Raven right now. What do you want?
First of all, let me say, Raven, she already know how I feel about her. She's super dope. Jay, I did hear your comment about the coming on the show, so definitely I'll be in touch with you. Keep doing your thing. And I just want to.
It sounded like this was for closing remarks, not in the middle of a good interview. Damn, what else you got to say?
I know, but listen, I didn't want y'all to think I wasn't calling in like I was on some funny acting stuff.
No, I just thought you were on a COVID shot. It was okay.
Good. He too good for us now.
But I love all of y'all, man.
We love you too, RC.
You don't even know me.
Now, who just said that?
That's
to Leah.
You don't know?
You ain't met her yet.
I don't know you. I don't even know you, but if you around good people, then I know it's all good.
Just know T-shirts is $20 though.
Believe that.
And we might be out of your size.
Right, exactly.
We waiting on some more to come.
We've been selling out. That's what we've been doing.
Shouts out to Toledo for buying the shirts.
Hey, RC, I'm tuned in. I'm glad to see it. Look, Cloth Talk back in season. So yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's coming back next week. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
And it's some dope interviews too. So, but it's not done. We still working. You know,
for sure.
It's slow motion. Slow motion. But it's coming. It's coming back next Thursday. So. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
What's
this
today?
Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday. See what I'm saying? It's too much going on.
Don't forget, we got you booked to record you.
All right.
Hey, and I want to shameless plug Love and Laughter, Valentine's Day, and we got the Love and Hip Hop show at the Spotlight, February 12th.
Featuring me.
And
okay.
Yeah, Raven gonna be on the show. So
right back to
you. So y'all come out and show love and support, and all y'all who the couples come out Valentine's Day. We got Joe Torre, and if you single, come out Valentine's Day, and I might put you on with somebody.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Matchmaking
Okay.
RC.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right,
RC.
RC. Talk to you later.
All right, RC. Have a good one.
Jesse, come on.
Bye, Roger.
Resorting back to the question that you asked me, who would I work with? Anybody in the world I can work with, and Jay, and let me tell you why. Because he's never missed when it comes to a body of work, and that's where I want it.
Yeah,
that's where I want to go.
His track record set. Like
Yeah.
can't nobody to me in my eyes. You can't speak on Jay.
Top to bottom, top to bottom, each album, top to bottom, even the ones he do with Beyonce, top to bottom is just so well processed. Such a story, it's so well thought out.
Okay, let me ask you this. So if he said, like, okay, I can work with you, I'm gonna work with you in the studio, but I'm not gonna perform with you. So if he got you some music that you can work with, who would you open up with? No, but who would you open?
Like, shit, that's enough right there.
Anybody you want to open up for? I help you with the music, but who would you pick to open up for?
Open up for?
Yes. On tour.
On tour, it gotta be J. Cole.
Okay.
Gotta be.
Yeah, you got some goats in there.
Yeah.
That would be
I love J. Cole. Let me tell you, sweetest guy I've ever met in my life. But I feel like I feel like that's like if he I don't feel like he like has a genre, but if he did have one, I feel like I would have to go over there with him and just be there with him, because it's just like if you got to go to a concert, you just understand it. You just look around like what.
Yeah, he tells stories with his stuff.
It's just like, whoa.
It's the lyricism for me, because
Yeah.
J. Cole deliver every time, and it's just you know.
And it's deeper than just a song. It's a whole story.
You feel his music.
Yeah,
like, you'll be in there and get chills.
I love.
So you named
J.
two
Cole.
males. Give us a female.
Man, I would have to say Foxy.
Yeah,
I got a song with her.
I love.
I got a song with her.
Okay.
Love Foxy. Foxy, I would have to say the two that can really get on a song with a man and demolish, and they right. I had to say Nicki Minaj and Foxy.
For sure.
Yeah, that was
archives is good.
Yeah.
That's a good combination.
So what else you got coming up? You got anything dropping for Valentine's? You doing the hip hop things? What you got for Valentine's Day? Because you shutting down the internet with silhouettes challenges.
I got an R&B capsule dropping.
You got a silhouette challenge?
They flagged her. They took it down. They took it down because she was breaking the internet.
You got it
Was
on
that
your
what,
phone?
10K?
Let me see. Let me see that.
She was up to 10K.
Let me see the silhouette.
It's gone.
She saved
no, she got it.
Somebody in her gallery. She got it saved.
Somebody try to report it.
Yeah, somebody reported me. Instagram
Wow.
didn't do it. Somebody actually reported me because it was up for 17 hours. So if Instagram thought it was inappropriate,
They would have been flagged. Yeah.
Oh God, because I posted something on my story and instantly, as soon as I posted that, they was like, "Nah, bitch, that ain't it. That ain't it."
Exactly. They work around the clock, babe. Around the clock.
It comes with it though, and that's the thing. Like every female, and I'm not trying to say males don't go through it too, but especially with females doing things that people feel only men should do. You get the backlash from both men and you get that backlash from women. But when you focus, and like you said, what's for me is for me. Competition, don't see it.
Yeah.
Hate all day, report all day. That's you taking your time out to report on something I'm doing. That's just showing me I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I can share a post from the Adult Desserts 419 page.
Plug.
I can share a post from there, and I think I got my page deactivated for 7 days. What they call it, Facebook?
From sharing a post?
I didn't say nothing about
Wow.
edibles. Nothing controversial was said.
It just said Adult
Yeah, they
Desserts.
shut it down for 7 days.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. What do you feel like is your best song, and why?
Oh, I feel like my best song was the song that I literally. I feel like my best song has to be "Slide on You," and I feel like that because, and this is exclusive information.
Exclusive. We love exclusives.
Yes. I had a friend, and at the time, let's just say this. At the time, I knew I had to release a song. I knew I had to get my own content out there.
Artists. Clean. Do your radio edits, please.
Yeah.
Stay ready.
Yeah, it was definitely the clean version. I couldn't.
Yeah. But you got my thing is you had that clean version ready because
I
you know
did.
that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What
I got them done at the same time when I was getting mixed. Yeah.
See, and that's not
Stay ready.
Yeah, 2 birds in one stone.
Yeah.
So did you finish the answer when we said what you got coming up for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I got an R&B capsule coming up.
So
I'm doing a shoot.
What's the R&B capsule?
The R&B capsule basically is like I am doing songs to other people beats, basically.
Okay.
So I'm doing Still Your Best, Mine Still, Damaged by her, and I think one more. I forgot which the other one. Oh, Above and Beyond by
that's
Janelle.
my
And you rapping on all of these? Yeah, I wrote. I'm writing on all of them.
And when is this?
I'm supposed to be releasing it next week, but if I get some more studio time to record the rest of the damn thing, I'm gonna do.
Oh, I thought you was saying you was doing it at the Love and Hip Hop thing. So no,
I am freestyling one of the to the. That's my intro coming out. I'm doing Still Your Best at Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, you got
and then me and my friend Tone are performing. Shout out to Tone, Queen Gold Chains. I got a lot of good songs with her. We coming out with a tape. We got a lot of songs together, but they all are so good, like so good.
Yes. When the next video dropping?
The next video, damn, me and Lane, hello Lane, me and Lane and Robin Jones need to drop Toxic video for sure.
Okay.
I feel like we need to drop that, but I feel like my next visuals probably will be to the stuff that I'm dropping, the R&B capsule, and then the rap capsule I'm gonna drop in I think March.
Okay.
Around my birthday.
Yes, so you got to make sure you turn, plug the stuff in and
make sure y'all send it back in, and make sure you always, the
Yeah.
DJs be loving when we love to promote our own stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
Who else gonna do it? And when we got the platform to do it, why not?
I mean, because we got so much talent, and when it's time for people to want to hear something, of course, y'all hearing other stuff on the radio anyways. Y'all might as well hear something straight from the mud.
Yeah.
Raw talent.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So.
And people make connections like, oh, she sounds dope. Let me put her on this sex song that I got going on.
Yeah. This it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right.
Throw some hearts up if y'all like it. I already know I like it.
I like the beat already.
Right, that's why I said I already know I like it.
Are you singing on this too? Okay.
That's a sample. JoJo,
okay.
Too late. Got you.
You had me in my feelings, I admit it. It took a couple years just to understand we finished. Could be standing right beside me and I still can feel the distance. I wrote the perfect script for us, but you just wanna flip it. He'll forgive you, but I won't. Tell me deeply, but I cope. You had to turn me off so I can see just what you want. I feel like scam like we always blowing up your phone. If you ain't feeling us and speaking peace, now where we grown. You gotta take the blame for this. Your ego in the way and They say that you get in what you put out. This the things I get, and I didn't get your out the home. And you still decide the wrong. You the one that had some kills on me, I still made them my own. But who you loving, who them bitches you fuck? Why you apologize in private but you play me in public, huh? Who is this that got you feeling away? Who is this that got you asking for space? What you got to say? Look me in my face and set the record straight. We done been through hell and back, no need for you to fornicate. You know that I would ride for you? No, I would've died for you. But now I gotta slide on. I gotta walk right by on. Did you know that I would ride for you? No, I would've died for you. But now I gotta slide on. I gotta walk right by on you. Yeah, I wish I could press rewind and go back to simple times when you would hit my phone up just to check if I was fine. Have you ate? Oh, you worked today for real? What time? Get stoned on something nice, I'll be to pick you up at 9. Now I get all this attitude, now what's your period on? I was with you when you weren't now I'm singing these songs, but I be strong, keep that same energy when I'm gone. Treat me like the throwaway dog, you hurt me, you wrong. Trying to shower me with gifts when you get caught up in your the same you said don't worry about you lesson on the pics. Doing all this switching up and I ain't with that phony shit. I'm a queen, I be nothing less when you don't you know that I would ride for you? No, I would've died for you. But now I gotta slide on. I gotta walk right by on. Did you know that I would ride for you? No, I would've died for you. But now I gotta slide on. I gotta walk right by on.
Yes.
Hold on. Bye.
Man, I would not want to be that dude getting that fussy. He probably sitting there like, okay, I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
Yes, that was a good one.
You was fussing. Slide on.
Let me slide this affirmation on through
Let's
too.
just
Segue.
That was good. So I really
mean,
like that one.
honestly, when it comes to female rappers in the city, like just flat out, you gotta respect, be given when it's due. Like you did your thing with that, and I'm looking forward to hearing more
I'm
stuff.
2 years old too, but I mean, I feel like since then I have developed as an artist when it comes to just finding my niche and finding my pocket when it comes to making songs. But Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones for sure. That I actually like. Look, I sat down, pen and paper, like you gotta write something.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, like, what can I write? Then I'm like, oh,
there you go. And look, how it worked out.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
So sorry, old friend. My bad. I didn't mean to write about your situation, but that bitch a banger.
I think, listen, situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, even sometimes you got to. It is what it is.
You said Sierra said, well, who is Sierra?
That's Sierra Johnson. Hey, beautiful.
Oh, hey, girl.
She said, is it on Apple Music?
It is. Yep. So look up Renegade Raven. You can see all my songs on there.
Tell us how to find all your music.
You can find my music on all platforms, including SoundCloud and YouTube. Renegade Raven. Yeah.
And what's your socials?
And my social is my Instagram handle is I am Renegade Raven. My Twitter is I'm Renegade Raven. My YouTube, I think you can just look up Renegade Raven. All my stuff will pop up. And then what else? My Facebook is Raven Brown, but y'all don't need to be on there.
Jay, what's your socials?
J. Russ Jennings for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Simple, we can just find you everything.
Yeah. Snapchat, I think it's J. Russ Music, but
so let's get
Russ Jennings, everything.
We got both of the we got material from both of y'all on our website too, the 419grind.com. Check that out as well.
Make sure you go vote for them to be in the top 10 video countdown.
You got a video for that too?
I don't have a video. I should have did a video for that one, but I just wasn't.
You still can.
I still can. Honestly.
Bust some windows out, girl.
I've been in the video. You can bust some
tires. The idea that I came up for the video a long time ago was like. It was amazing, but
we don't have to bring that back.
I've been in the video. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
right.
I can get a fuss that face.
Boy Please is Boy Please got a video.
I like that one.
Boy Please got a video.
I've heard that one. Actually, I played that one a few times.
Yeah,
I think when you was at Spotlight, and I'm like, hold on, send that to me like right now. And
the girls, the ladies love Boy Please.
Yeah, Boy Please.
They in the comments saying that too. They like, we love that Boy Please.
Yes. Yep. You got Maybe on here saying she loved this. It's a whole vibe. Your delivery fire.
Thank you.
Financially lit.
Our girl Damo.
Yes, I love music that tells a story. Like I can visualize it as she was rapping.
That's why I said where the video at, because we need a video.
She pictured herself fussing at her dude just like that.
Tyrese Heron, she really be telling a story that is so true. Leah, dope show, guys. Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
You had some
They say Queen Gold Chain's got a feature coming out with Mud City Entertainment artist Deagle.
Okay.
Queen Gold Chains, come on. Yes.
Check her out, Queen Gold Chains.
Yeah, that's my girl. We got a couple songs together. We got
okay.
Y'all need to get her up here.
She better send
some stuff from her.
She better send some info.
Queen Gold Chains. I have a song with her called Insecurities.
She sent a video
and Tonight.
And I think 2 videos or something like that.
Okay.
And they're on the website now.
Cool. Y'all make sure y'all go vote so that countdown is coming up.
Make sure
y'all stream. The city don't support y'all.
Make sure y'all stream Insecurities with me and Queen Gold Chains and Tonight with me and Queen Gold Chains.
That's dope.
Shae, you got information?
Yes, I do. All right, here I go. Whether you believe it or not, you are in the midst of a transformation. The inner work you have completed is about to pay off. You're ready to let go of old aspects of yourself and rebirth into a new you. Embrace this transformation. It's what you've patiently been waiting for.
Yes.
So that even just go with our conversation. What we saying now, like you said, that was 2 years old. We had our music that we was all bopping to yesterday. 2 years old. Don't get frustrated with it. Just stay consistent, and it's gonna always work. The door's gonna always open.
Timing is everything
for sure.
I got a song out right now called PUA. That's rocking. Hey. That's going up.
I need to send that to the real PUA. I'm still waiting on my.
Me too. Is you dogging them? Can I send that to them?
Right? Is you dogging them? Because I've been waiting.
Yeah. Oh, but it just more so was about like how we piped up during that time.
Yeah,
it's more so about that. Like we gonna get money together for sure.
Curious.
Regardless, our circumstances always for us, for Black people, is always like so fucked up, but we always figure it out.
But it shows our people, like if we ain't never seen it before, we seen it now. It don't matter what so take this whole COVID situation, apply it to your everyday life. No matter what happened, push through.
That's what we said, keep going, even after COVID.
I've never seen so many people like me personally. I didn't get no PUA or no
straight grind
check or none of that shit. But I don't knock the ones who did.
Right. I never understood why people like.
Listen, they've been getting over on us forever.
Take it all.
Fuck 'em.
Every last
Like, you know
dollar.
what I mean? Just make sure
And
you do something with it.
and
be
reinvest
prepared
it.
if you come back on it.
Right. Put some up. Put some up.
For the most part, man, shit, get to it.
Even if people didn't reinvest it, if you used it to get some stress off of you to do whatever, that was.
Because a lot of people work hard for that unemployment, man. You don't know what people go through at work. You don't know.
Yes, for sure.
I see so many people that work jobs that's on there like, oh, that's all right, because wait till this happen and wait till that happen. Why? Why are you waiting? Like, don't you have something else to do?
Yeah.
Stay concerned with yourself.
They be so worried about the that's some people's jobs. That's all they do. They worry about the next. They don't put the same energy into themselves. It's about that person, the next person. They spend 24 hours.
Like
they don't even sleep.
You support the legal system that damn much.
Right, to see somebody else suffering.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
A nigga you know though. Like, come on,
it's
man.
crazy.
So this has been a great show.
Yes. Thank you.
Leah, who do we got for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the week,
You got Magic Wand coming in and guest with us tomorrow.
we sure do.
Shout out to Magic.
We got Magic Wand.
Magic
Shout out
Wand
to my
is co-hosting
brother.
tomorrow.
He co-hosting. He co-hosting.
Yeah.
Be on time, bro. Be on time.
I taught him his style.
I'm still going off that cipher. That freestyle him and Dre did. Like that was fire. Okay?
That was a good time.
I like that.
And Friday
Thank you
we
guys for
have
having me.
Marino Portland
Yes,
and
thank you for
Anitra.
coming.
Yes.
Reno, Portland, and who?
Anitra.
Anitra.
Yes.
Anitra, me and Anitra got a song coming out too called Cookie. And it's so
See,
good.
you just been working with everybody.
Working, putting in that work.
Yes, putting that work, girl.
Putting in that work, yeah.
Yes.
She also got a nice single coming out too on the 12th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Right before Valentine's Day.
still going off her Queen things. That's my anthem.
Yes,
That's my anthem right
That
there.
should be all y'all anthem. Support her.
Yes.
I love Anitra.
Hot fire song.
Yeah, so this was a great show, guys.
Thank you
Thanks
guys for
everybody who
having
tuned
me.
in.
Thanks for
Thanks
coming.
again to our sponsors, Hotbox,
Hotbox.
Lyman Humidop,
Yes.
Essential Vibes,
Essential
and
Vibes.
Toledo. And thank you for all our grinders that grind with us every morning. You guys are faithful. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
and make sure
419.
you guys tune in for another great show tomorrow. And as my girl Leah would say,
Too late.
No, too late.
Before we close out the show,
Our auto warranty is due.
before we close out the show, I do want to say
Spirit is trying to interrupt.
I got class this Saturday, Heels class, y'all. RSVP. It's only $10 from 7:30 to 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. Yes.
Do you do tutorials?
You don't have to do heels. You don't. If
Okay.
you're not comfortable in heels, go ahead and bring your shoes or just go barefoot. We don't put no pressure on you. It's a great space, 11 space, and it's really there for females to get in touch with themselves and feel sexy and confident within themselves.
Yeah.
Come learn how to walk in them heels.
Since we all plug in, if y'all need graphics, CD covers, flyers, logos, video, photography, we do it all.
do it all.
And Essential Vibes Entertainment is booking. We're doing virtual events. If you need a DJ, entertainment, one-stop shop, we got you. So
Yeah.
I got some hooks for sale. I got some hooks for sale.
I
got some hooks for sale.
Shay, what you got? Shay, you got the T, Shay?
she got the T.
Yeah.
Shae with the T. If you
Summer is coming. Get them bodies together. Get the stomachs
If you
right.
need a detox,
Get it right now.
I got y'all.
And I am Renegade Raven. Thank y'all so much for having me.
No
Thank you for
problem.
being
Here.
the bar baby. And I got
Yes.
a lot more stuff coming for y'all. So I
Yes.
appreciate y'all.
Make sure y'all
And
check that out.
Yes.
Thanks, Toledo.
Thank y'all.
period.
Thank you.
Yes, and as my girl Leah Renee would say.
Hey, cut the music up so we can jump. Cut the music up.
Yes.
He's back there rocking. He got his own concert going on back there.